Okay, thank you very much for muting the mic. So we'll start with the class, and then at the end, you can unmute your mic and we'll discuss. So this class is about stagnated hair growth, what causes it, and what are the various things that we can do to ensure that we are not on the same length of hair over the years. So who am I? Meet your hair care educator. Who am I? I am a hair care educator, and I am a passionate enthusiast of hair. I'm a professional accountant with a love for hair. I am dedicated to transforming hair journeys. I am a managing director of an accounting firm, and I combine business expertise with hair care passion. Why should you listen to me? Well, I've been able to grow my own hair for 5 years. Yeah, and I've taught other people to do the same thing. I've helped over 90 women to successfully conquer stagnated growth and achieve their hair goals. So I have been teaching people about hair care since 2021. So I've been able to share my years of experience on hair care knowledge, and I've been able to see people who who applied what I taught them, and they have had tremendous results. So my passion drives real results. I've walked this journey and I've helped others to succeed as well. So please, you can go to Linds Hair Care, my page on Facebook, and follow, so that you can also get tips on hair care. It doesn't just end here. We have a community on Facebook whereby we share hair care tips, so that you follow and you also transform your hair journey continuously. So let's go into the real issue, why we are here. So what is stagnated hair growth? Stagnated hair growth, it occurs whereby your hair breaks off at the same rate at which it grows. So and so actually in a month we grow hair half an inch per month. You see, yeah, we actually do have, so our hair grows every month, like it grows every day, and then days accumulate to weeks, and then goes to months. So approximately in a month we should be able to grow half an inch, like a half an inch of hair should come out from our scalp as new growth. Okay, and again, this is just an average perspective, because some people can still grow more than half an inch per month, same as other people can grow less based on their genetics. But then the question is that if I'm saying that your hair is growing every month, why then do you feel that you are stagnant? Like why do you feel that your hair is not growing? It is because if your hair grows at the roots of your hair and it breaks at the ends, you will definitely not see growth, and you feel that your hair is stagnant, whereas your hair is actually growing every month. So and in essence, your hair is always growing, but you are not just retaining the length that is growing because of your habits that you are applying on your hair. So now, to understand better, and as a proof that your hair is always growing, we have 3 main hair growth phases. The first one is the Anagen phase, which is the active growth phase, whereby 80 to 90% of the hair on your head is in that phase. So if it's that 80 to 90% of your hair is in that phase, that means that your hair is growing, and that means that your hair is actively always growing. Yeah. And then the second phase, we have the Catagen phase. So, and this phase is a transition phase, which is lasting between 2 to 3 weeks. So in this phase, what happens is that so in essence, let me add this person. So in essence, your hair is always growing, like I said, and the second phase is the Catagen phase. So in this phase, what happens is that there is blood supply to the roots of your hair inside your scalp. You see, so now and your blood carries nutrients to your hair follicles to feed it to grow long. So now in this Catagen phase, what happens now is that and a strand of hair or some strands of hair, they disconnect from the blood supply, and again as they disconnect from the blood supply, so they shrink and then they disconnect themselves. And then now in the telogen phase, these hairs that have actually disconnected themselves is what comes out of your scalp, like shed hair. So shed hair is the exact length of your hair. But then if you notice that you have a hair strand in your hair that is short, or that is shorter than the length of your hair, that is breakage. But then if you have a strand that is as long as the length of your hair, that is shedding, and shedding is very normal. So so the last stage is the telogen phase, which is this shedding phase, and again after this this telogen phase, your hair goes back and it goes back to repeating the process, Anagen, Catagen, Telogen, like over and over again. And you should know that in the Catagen phase, 1 to 2% of your hair is in this phase, and in the Telogen, just 30 to 40% of your hair is in this phase. And we shed hair every day, so you actually see that a majority of your hair is always growing, because 80 to 90% of your hair are in the Anagen phase, which is the growth phase. So I just wanted to bring that perspective for us to understand that our hair is always growing. So what then are the major causes of stagnated growth? The first thing is that you lack knowledge on hair. And you see, if you don't know that your hair is always growing, you will feel like your hair is not growing. Now if you don't understand how to take care of your hair, like moisture levels, always washing your hair, applying water to your hair, applying butter to your hair, applying oils. If you don't know the kind of scalp that you have, either oily scalp or dry scalp or balanced scalp, you will not know how to better take care of your hair, and you find yourself stagnated on the same length. The second thing that makes you to suffer from stagnated growth is that you do not have a routine. Today you get up, somebody tells you that rub shea butter. You just take shea butter and you apply. The next day somebody tells you that you should use coconut oil. You just take and apply. So and you cannot expect to have you cannot expect to retain length based on random things that you do today. You wait after 2 months, you wait after 3 months before you are still coming back to it. So and one reason that keeps us on the same length is the fact that we do not have a consistent routine. We do not wash our hair at a certain time. We do not moisturize our hair. We do not apply treatments. All of these kind of things. If you are not taking these things into consideration, your hair is definitely going to suffer it. So another thing that keeps you on the same length for years is the fact that you detangle, that is combing your hair very roughly. Okay, so and you first of all comb your hair very very roughly. You comb your hair you comb your hair dry. Many people, when they undo their hair in a style, they just take the comb and begin to comb their hair and in any direction. If you notice, if you pay attention closely, you are going to see that anytime you do that, you lose more hair, because that's not the right way to comb the hair. And then now there's this small comb that that normally is to part your hair if you want to do a style, but we use that comb to comb our hair. Those combs very small teeth like that. It's brown. Yeah, that particular comb is not good for combing the hair. And then now you have some aggressive techniques when it comes to your hair. You are not patient, you are very rough. Of course, you will destroy your hair and you find yourself on the same spot. So in essence, is this kind of comb I'm talking about, this very small comb. This comb is used to plait the hair, like when you want to do a line to part your hair, but not necessarily to comb your hair. This is not a good comb to comb your hair. When you comb your hair with this comb, you'll notice that you have breakage. And another thing that we do that keeps us on the same length for years is that we do tight, painful styles. Okay, there's a saying that beauty is pain, but then if you pay close attention, you will notice that all the years whereby you have been allowing yourself to think that beauty is pain, you have found yourself on the same length of hair for years. So and actually, if you play the style that causes you discomfort, that is your scalp crying and telling you that and this thing is tight. But then we think that it is okay and we leave it, and we notice that once we undo that style that is tight, we lose more hair than we were supposed to retain. So Those are some causes why we find ourselves on the same length for years. So moving on. Moving on, there are also some things that you can actually do to ensure that you leave the stagnated growth phase. Okay, you should not do tight hairstyles. Any style that is uncomfortable on your head, that makes you not to sleep, you have headache, is tight. And if truly you want to grow your hair long, you should avoid styles like that. Now, and the second thing is that you should be able to adopt a hair care routine. Okay, and you cannot adopt a hair care routine if you don't know what to do and what not to do. So as we'll be going further, I am going to explain better on this routine issue, because yeah, I also teach on that. Yeah, so it's very important that you have a consistent routine, and for you to have a consistent routine, you need to know what to do and what not to do. So, and the knowledge is going to help you to create a very good routine that will work for you. Another thing is that you should detangle your hair very gently. There's a way to comb the hair. Okay, there's a way to, I not use these small combs. You use the combs that have white tooth, like the combs, they are really very open, like their teeth are very wide open. Those are the combs I use to comb your hair, and you don't comb your hair dry. Now, another thing is that you should acquire knowledge on hair care. That will help you a whole lot to avoid a lot of mistakes that you have been making. And another thing to take into consideration is the lifestyle impact on hair health. Okay, what you eat and what you drink matters a lot, because it goes a long way. And it actually goes a very long way to ensure that your hair is healthy. You cannot be feeding your body junk and you expect to have healthy hair. Sometimes it's not even maybe about all the, yes, the combing could be involved and all of that, but then if you are not eating healthy, and even if you are practicing these things I mentioned as remedies before, you might still not see results, because the health of your hair, and the way that your hair comes out, the health of your hair is determined by the health of your body. That is what you feed and what you drink matters a whole lot. So you should be able to eat the right foods, vegetables, minerals. In fact, foods that have minerals, vitamins, all of those kind of things. Fish, chicken, and not too much of fries here and there, not too much of junk foods here and there. So you're supposed to eat healthy, and then you're also supposed to drink enough water. Okay, doctors always recommend that you should drink 2.5, I think it's 2.5 bottles of tangia a day, or 3, to ensure that your body is really hydrated. Why? And because water also helps in hair growth. You see, our body loves water, whether we drink it or we apply it on our hair and then our scalp. Our body loves water, so we should always ensure that we are drinking enough water if we want to grow healthy hair. Okay, so I already spoke briefly about remedies to stagnated hair growth. You should understand your hair unique needs. You should understand your scalp type. You should develop a routine. You should detangle gently. You should use water. You should use leave-in conditioners. You should use oils, finger detangling before you are even thinking of going in with a comb. So you should be able to choose styles that are comfortable for your hair and scalp. Things like twists. You can still do it with extensions, quite alright, but ensure that it should not be tight. Same as braids. All of those things, you can do those styles without it causing you any form of discomfort. So those are the causes and the remedies of stagnated hair growth. So we are diving into something more interesting and deeper. So who is excited for the next part? So before we dive in deeper, I don't know, does anybody have a question based on what I've said? Evening. Irene, you're welcome. Mavis Love, you're welcome.
My question is, My question is, this natural remedies like aloe vera,
Yeah,
um, and other eggs, banana and avocado,
yeah.
are they really good for the hair? Like, are they really necessary?
Yes, they are. They are actually very good. But then, if you don't want to put food in your hair, they are very good products for hair that they actually sell in stores. That are actually very good. Things like hair mayonnaise, things like olive oil dip, conditioner. So those kind of things. But then the banana and the avocado, they are very good for the hair. They add a lot of minerals and nutrients to the hair. They are very good. So you can choose to use that as your treatment, or you can still choose to buy from a hair cosmetic shop. It just depends on you. I think you're the one that asked. We were talking about dandruff. I didn't get the last thing you said.
I was saying that despite the natural treatment that I do on my hair,
Mm-hmm.
it's always there.
Okay.
And my hair is always tangled and dry
Mm-hmm.
despite the treatment.
Now, how often do you use the treatments?
I use it once in a month.
Okay, use it once a month. So after you blend, so do you blend the what do you use? Banana, avocado.
Aloe vera.
Okay, use aloe vera.
Yes, ma.
Use aloe vera and what exactly? Or you just aloe vera?
Aloe vera and avocado. That's what I usually use for my hair.
Now, does your hair itch when you use aloe vera?
No,
Alright. And you say that when you finish your hair is still strong. Is your hair strong immediately or your hair is strong after?
it's just like after the treatment, right?
Mm-hmm.
My hair is still hard and it's always tangled. I cannot comb it and just fold it like that. It will always be tangled
Okay, for that tangling
and
part now.
dry.
Okay, for that tangling part, let me answer right. Our hair type, you see, the way our hair is, it loves to hug each other. So no matter how you comb your hair now, after the next, maybe after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, some of it is still going to tangle back. So now, what now you should put in your mind is that you are not combing your hair in a way that it does not have again any tangle, or perhaps it's not tangling, but you're combing your hair in such a way that it is manageable for you as at the time that you need. Because you can comb your hair now, the next 15 or 20 minutes, some part of it will still get tangled. That's just the nature of our hair, and we cannot really change it except that you want to put product on your hair.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening, Ma. Irene, you're welcome.
Happy to be here. Please, I have a question.
Okay, go on.
My worry is my edges. No
Okay.
matter how I struggle to keep them not to maybe play tight braid, my edges are not improving at all.
Okay. So, first of all, what happened before you noticed that your edges were coming out more than usual? Do you used to play tight styles before?
There was a time somebody plaited me this past match, something
Yeah.
like Ghana waving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, yes, that since then it's been almost a year now, more than even. So since then I've been struggling to bring back the edges to no avail, but most often I do either cornrows, twists, or but any extension I'm no longer there. So I really want to grow back the edges, so I don't know how to go about it.
Okay. So, for your edges, what can be done is that right, if you're trying to grow back your edges, avoid cornrows for now. If you're trying to grow back your edges, avoid cornrows for now, because cornrow, right, since it's a joint plate from the start of your head to the end, it's still dragging those edges.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to plait, you can do maybe individual braids, individual twists, but leave cornrows for now completely.
Okay, thank you so much.
And then one other thing that you might do is that you can use you can blend onion juice. You blend onion now.
Yes.
And then you apply on those places that are bad. Like after you apply it, I have a hair oil that I sell as well. You can also get it and then apply it there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you apply and then you are patient.
Right.
It's not a magic thing. Yeah, with hair you just have to be patient. You don't put today and you expect that tomorrow. No, it needs a lot of patience.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's
it. So any other question?
Okay.
I have a question, Linda. Please, can I ask a question in French?
Yeah.
If you can answer in English, there's no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Bon, ma question c'est que depuis un certain temps, vous me dites que 2 ans, j'ai toujours les problèmes avec les démangeaisons de cheveux. Donc, surtout au milieu de la tête. Ce n'est pas que c'est tout la tête qui démange. Et le fait que je gratte, ça doit être ça qui fait que mes cheveux se cassent.
Oui.
Donc, j'ai coupé mes cheveux. Il y a de cela peut-être 4 mois que j'ai taillé mes cheveux parce que c'est à cause des démangeaisons. Même jusque-là, ça persiste. Peu importe si je mets quelque chose ou je ne mets pas. Surtout quand ça touche un peu d'eau, là, ça gratte beaucoup. Donc, je ne sais pas trop quoi faire pour ça.
So, there could be many reasons actually. So, first of all, did you have this kind of experience before?
Yes.
When was that?
C'est quoi que ça fait peut-être même 3 ans, 2 ou 3 ans que j'ai constaté ça.
Okay, so you'll be having.
Avant ça venait et ça partait. Oui, avant ça venait, ça partait. J'utilisais plutôt souvent le jus de ginger. Je mettais souvent un peu sur ça, oui. Et ça baissait, mais après là, ça ne fonctionnait plus vraiment.
Okay. Donc, I think, when you gave birth, did you feel that again? Did it come back?
Effectivement, ça m'a plus empiré quand j'ai accouché parce que quand je suis arrivée ici, j'avais tressé la chaleur du panda. J'ai fait un mois avec la chaleur du panda. Là, quand j'ai détaché mes cheveux, je n'ai pas reconnu mes cheveux. Le milieu là, c'était tellement coupé que je n'ai pas compris. Puisque j'étais obligée de tout raser, puis bon. Quand j'ai vu le médecin, elle m'a dit que ça doit être aussi l'accouchement qui peut aussi faire que les cheveux se cassent beaucoup. Oui. Donc, mais depuis là, comme j'ai rasé là, j'essaie de faire que ça pousse, mais même jusque là, c'est trop lent. Mais ça gratte toujours, en fait, oui.
Okay, I think that what you're going through is coming from your system. Tu vois? It should be a condition from your system that is causing that irritation on your crown. And again, in that area, so that middle, and you said that is your middle head, right?
Yes, the middle.
Yeah, so that middle head, you're supposed to take care of it more than the rest of your hair, and you have to be patient with it so much. So for a start, you can even use still that onion juice, right? You can even use it 2 times in a week. You apply oil there, and then now from time to time you can go into that middle place and massage gently.
Ok, donc j'écrase juste le jus d'oignon, j'extrais le jus et je mets juste sur mes cheveux, c'est ça?
Oui. Especially that place that you have that an issue, because I remember there was a time that I myself, my middle head and it began to pain, so I was using onion, and after a while it went. But then you have to be extra. It might not be the same thing, you see, it might not be the same cause, but you just have to be more careful with that area and pay more attention to that area. And then if it persists, that is the itching and again it's cutting, that means that you might maybe have to go and look for a doctor that is specialized in hair, so that they should trace if that is coming from your system. And because most times those kind of things is because something is happening in your system that's irritating that a particular spot, or perhaps it's because or sometimes it's because you'll be plating that particular spot for a long time tightly, and over time now it starts now to react. So there are different causes.
Okay, thank you very much, Linda.
Yeah, so just try the onion too as well, then we'll know how it's going as time is going. So I don't know, any other question?
Yes, Linda, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Any other question? Okay, in the absence of questions, we'll continue to the next part of this training. So we'll continue on the next part. So who is expected for the next part to discover more and more bundles that will help them in their hair journey? So as we saw before, we have covered some crucial steps to help you in your hair journey. So we hope that you're ready to dive deeper into more tips and tricks, and let us know your excitement and anticipation for continuing this journey. So the next level hair care tips, I hope you're ready to unlock even greater potential for your hair. We have covered the basics, what causes you to be on the same length and what you can do. And now it is time to dive into more advanced techniques and specialized routines. Discover good products, personalized treatments, lifestyle adjustments that can truly transform your hair's health and growth. Come and let's take your hair care journey to the next level. So I have a full course on mastering your hair growth journey. There you will learn how to optimize your growth cycle. You will have daily and weekly retention routines. You'll be able to get sacred moisture strategy for African hair to ensure that your hair is always moisturized, soft, and healthy. Because if your hair is dry, your hair will continue breaking off. But then if your hair is moisturized, it will not easily break off. Like for instance, if you take spaghetti, like when you buy spaghetti and when you hold it, you'll notice that it just breaks very easily because it's dry. But then if you wet that spaghetti and you want to break it again, it's going to be a bit difficult. So in the same line, that's how our hair is. If your hair is dry, it will break off easily. But if your hair is moisturized, of course, you'll be able to retain your length. So this full course of mine is an online pre-recorded training. It normally costs 35,000, but it's available today for 15,000. So you can do yourself a favor to start today and learn how to retain 3+ inches in just 6 to 7 months. Take your stagnated growth and turn it into length retention by getting this full course. So the next thing is our powerful hair growth bundle. Yeah, like if you want soft hair, moisturized hair that is flourishing, hair that is healthy, ensure that you get yourself natural oils and rich butters like our moringa hair butter and our nature's hair oil. So our moringa butter is made up of shea butter, mango butter, which will soften your hair, and moringa itself, which is an Ayurvedic powder, which is very powerful in hair growth. Also, our hair oil is a powerful blend of 7 different natural powders that help to create an environment for healthy hair to strive and also help you to retain length. So normally the products are 15,000, but then you can get it for 8,500 because you are part of this class. So the next thing that I also do is that I build personalized hair routines for individuals. So based on your hair concerns, based on your hair needs, we can tailor a routine specifically just for you, that when you are consistent and effective in it, you are going to see results. So actually this exclusive service is normally for 12,500, but because you are in this class today, you are going to have it for 10,000. So the first 5 bookings will pay 10,000 francs instead of 12,500. So it is an exclusive service at a special price. And again, if you opt to get this service, you also get a free mini hair oil sample. That is Linds hair care hair oil to try on your hair and scalp. The next thing that I've also done is that I have put into an ebook a lot of knowledge about hair, how to handle your hair, what you should do, what you should not do. Like, this book is jam-packed with a lot of knowledge on hair care, which will transform your hair journey completely. So whether you're struggling with thinning hair or slow growth, or you simply want to enhance your natural beauty, this ebook is your ultimate resource for healthy, vibrant hair. Normally, because of the amount of work that was in this book, the amount of work that was put into this book, the time to write it and all of that, it is available on seller for just 10,000 francs, whereas the original price is 25 because of how heavy the book is. But because you are part of this class, you can get it for 10,000 francs. Remember that this is a one-time opportunity to save you significantly stress in taking care of your hair, because they always say that knowledge is power. If you know what to do, definitely you avoid a lot of mistakes that and the other people do not know. So the next thing that I also offer are professional hair treatments. I offer for adults, same as I offer for kids. So for adults is 6,500, for kids it is 4,000. But then, because you have joined this class, you are a special person, so you have your special discount, which is that if you book any hair treatment today and you are going to receive an exclusive 30% discount on your next product purchase from our hair care line. So do not miss this opportunity to nourish your hair and to save you on future purchases. Than having to be running helter-skelter to look for solutions up and down, why don't you not just invest in knowledge that will guide you make the right choices for the products that you should use for your hair? Think about it. So knowledge is powerful, like I said, but real results come from consistent application with proper guidance. So like we earlier discussed, hair care, my hair care training is 35,000. That is the full course, video course, online, pre-recorded. But today it is for 15,000 francs. I also do professional treatments for kids and for adults, but you definitely have a discount of 30% on your next purchase of any of our services or products. I also offer a personalized routine. Hair care routine. Remember that I said that a personalized hair care routine will help you. So we are going to discuss about your hair, and again, based on your concerns and the issues you have with your hair, we'll tailor a personal routine for you that will work for you if you are consistent in it. Remember, it was 12,500, but we are giving it for 10,000. Plus, you are going to have a free oil mini sample to try out as well. And then we have the ebook, which comprises of a lot of knowledge. And today we are giving it for 10,000 francs. Our hair growth bundle, that is our hair butter and hair oil, is normally 15,000. But for you that took this class today, for the next 24 hours, is going to be 8,500. And then the complete package, everything in total, is 94,000. But then, because you are part of this training, if you want the complete package, you definitely have it for 50,000. So remember that it's a 24-hour offer only. So if you are ready to transform your hair journey to the next level, WhatsApp me ready to secure your spot, and We'll guide you step by step. So I want to thank you for your attention. Sincerely appreciate all of you for taking the time to learn more about transforming your hair journey. Your interest and your engagement, they mean a lot to us, and we are excited to support you in achieving your hair goals. So do not miss out on our special offers, which are designed to help you start or continue your healthy hair journey. So we encourage everyone here to take advantage of these exclusive offers today. Thank you once more for being part of our community. Thank you very much for joining this training. I don't know if we learned something. I don't know if we are going back with something, like some mistakes that we used to do and we have learned better. We now know what to adjust in our routine. So thank you very much. I hope I've answered your question. Any other question, please, we'll have it in the group. And wish you a nice evening.